One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. In this video I'm gonna go through all three big shounens, compare them, then give my honest opinion. Okay, so first of all, these three are all solid shounens even though they have their problems. World building. One Piece has the best world building out of these three shounens. The world is vast, beautiful, and it just feels extremely exciting to watch the crew travel from unique island to even more unique island. Second would be Bleach. In contrast to One Piece, Bleach world is more serious, a bit darker at times, a bit easygoing at times. Soul Society is an extremely unique place as it is a plane where the dead reside, but it was done so well that not one of the people there feel dead or different in any way than a normal living human. Third is Naruto. While Konoha is a good village, it is not a world, and the Naruto anime has failed to show us more of the other villages or other countries. I know that the world of Naruto is much bigger than we think, but watching the anime that is mainly focused on Konoha, which made it hard to care about other regions, to be honest. Backstories. Naruto wins this one. The thing Naruto excelled at was making its audience emotionally invested. We want to see Naruto succeed. We want Rock Lee to become stronger. We want Sakura to stop being useless. So yeah, Naruto made people care, like actually care, and that was mainly due to the backstories and their timing. Second would be One Piece. The only reason One Piece is not first is because while it has solid backstories, One Piece doesn't rely on them as much as Naruto. They are not the driving force. Backstories in One Piece mainly fuel the progress of one arc, and that's it, but let's not forget how good One Piece backstories are. Then we have Bleach. Bleach is more action than storytelling. There are some good backstories like Rukia's, but they are scarce and don't matter that much. Main character. When it comes to MCs, it's hard to judge because the most shounen MC in this video is probably Naruto, but he is not the best MC out of the three. Ichigo is charismatic, strong-willed, and has a strong sense of responsibility. He meets a Shinigami because he can see ghosts, helps her, becomes a Shinigami, gets beaten by Shinigami, trains, goes to Soul Society to save his Shinigami friend, enters in one of the most badass ways in anime, saves her. Another one of his friends gets kidnapped, decides to learn the forbidden jutsu, an attack that sacrifices all of his Ryutsu to make him incredibly strong, uses it, destroys opponent, no Shinigami power. Sage learns that he might be able to get similar powers through different means, gets scammed and loses this power yet again, gets stabbed. Yay, Shinigami powers are back, takes revenge on the scammer. There is more, but it's spoilers from the manga. Naruto is an MC that has overcome adversity, an underdog that believes in his dreams and works hard towards them. He is a young bullied child that carries what they call the Kyuubi, which is basically a fox that has 9 tails, one of the strongest existences in the world. He decides to become the Hokage so that the people finally acknowledge him and make him feel loved. Why am I crying just remembering it? He starts going to ninja school, meets the love of his life Sasuke, and forms a team with him. Sakura joins the team for diversity purposes, and the story starts. Naruto starts off talentless, but it is later revealed that his talent was sealed with the Kyuubi, so with time he learns more jutsu while showing immense growth, going as far as beating Neji, a prodigy of ninjutsu, in one of the most iconic fights in all of anime. Naruto goes on to look for his crush to bring back to the village after a lot of growth and the pain arc. Naruto finally meets Sasuke while still unaware of their feelings towards each other. They fight, and god damn it, that fight should have ended with a kiss, but no, they had to be all dense about it and thought that their yearnings for hot gay sex were just feelings of mutual respect. And Luffy is just Luffy. I don't know what to say to people that like One Piece. They will understand that Luffy is Luffy.
従うけど、海賊の同盟には裏切りがつきものよ。人を信じすぎるあなたには。裏切んのか?
Yeah.
Everything I said about Naruto and Ichigo applies to Luffy and much more. Luffy was an orphan living with mountain bandits, doesn't know his father, doesn't know his mother, meets 2 other kids, becomes their brother, meets a pirate, decides to become a pirate, eats devil fruit by pure coincidence, or is it Meets his future members one by one and forms his own pirate crew, becomes gradually known and eventually ends up with a 5,000-man fleet under him, gets called the Fifth Sea Emperor, doesn't give a shit, beats an emperor, becomes an actual sea emperor, and just like Naruto, Luffy likes meat. Pacing. None of them had good pacing. Naruto and Bleach were full of fillers, while the One Piece anime had troubles with the pacing near the middle because the anime caught up to the manga. Soundtrack. All three have great soundtracks, so I'ma just give two of my favorite soundtracks of each one. Opening. While all three of them have good openings, Naruto's opening are probably more popular and iconic, especially that one song that goes Habita Ii Tadala Madari Naado Etai. Power system. All three have very well thought out power systems that are strong yet not overpowered. Haki is probably my favorite because of how unique it is and how its power varies depending on the user. Antagonists. One Piece has two main antagonists and other sub-antagonists. Of the two main ones, Blackbeard is good. He is threatening enough that the Mugiwara crew will have a hard time beating, but there are a lot of unknown factors about him. The second main one is the Marine as a whole, and standing at the top of it is my least favorite character, Akainu. I mean, this guy is a dumbass. There is no substance to his character. While other admirals are cool or have some redeeming feature, he just doesn't. His personality is boring and he is just an all-around asshole. The only thing I will add about him is that I am pretty sure he was written this way intentionally so that more of his past and backstory will be revealed later on, and hopefully it redeems him. Okay, the rant ends here. Bleach has one of the most iconic villains, Aizen-sama. He is a cold, calculative ex-captain from Soul Society that decided to create a new life form that above all else looks badass and big. The way he loses has made some people upset, but it was necessary because if he had lost in a more convincing way, he would lose some of his clout in the next arc coming up in the new Bleach season. If he had lost, he would have been subjected to the boss as a playable character meme rule. The moment a villain loses convincingly, they just become cannon fodder, but not Aizen-sama. He got one shot and he didn't have time to react, so it doesn't count. Naruto has some of the most iconic villains and antagonists like the Akatsuki, which had Pain, Itachi, Kisame, Deidara, etc. They also had Madara, but I didn't like how they used these strong antagonists. The Akatsuki just got destroyed by their own people. Madara got overshadowed by Kaguya. It just felt like the antagonists didn't get the chance they deserved. Sidecast. All three of them have colorful side characters that are lovable and make the experience more enjoyable, except Sakura. She useless. Conclusion. Strengths. Naruto had an emotionally gripping plot that made the viewers invested. Bleach is a serious vibe. Everything about it is cool AF and big. One Piece has one of the best worlds built out there with many mysteries and adventures. Weakness. Naruto had a lot of what they call plot convenience. A lot of stuff was only exposed very late, like the prophecy of Indra and Azura, which was complete bullshit. Bleach has really bad fillers that can ruin the experience, especially the Bound arc, which drags on for no reason. One Piece takes a bit too much time when it comes to exposition and plot progress. Well, that's it. All three are great. My favorite is One Piece, but depending on your preference, your favorite may differ from mine. Hey, race an outro for you.
Oh my God, it's Albert Einstein! It's Albert Einstein! Oh my God, it's Albert Einstein! Oh my God! Dude, you're Albert Einstein!
I've got it, alright? Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.